Hello everyone, my name is Dheeraj Sharma, and in today's session I'll give you an overview of selection process of various companies that goes to colleges for campus hiring. So most of these companies that goes to engineering colleges or non-engineering colleges, like for example an IT or a non-IT company, it can be Infosys or a TCS or a Cognizant or a Wipro or a Tech Mahindra, Accenture, and all these companies. As far as IT is concerned, and for non-IT I can take an example of L&T or Ashok Leyland for that matter. Whenever these companies they visit campuses for campus hiring, there's a selection process that they follow, and that selection process comprises of couple of rounds. But the first round that most of these companies they follow is an aptitude round. They want to select, first of all, that's a filter in fact. In case you are able to cross that filter, then only you will be eligible for the second round, which can be your personality round or a technical round. But the prerequisite is cracking this aptitude round. So in this session, I'll also introduce you with what is an aptitude round. This aptitude basically comprises of three sections right there in front of you: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, and reading comprehension. Now if I talk about what is quantitative aptitude all about, this is nothing but maths with very strong blend of logic. So that means the mathematical formulas that we have done in our schools since class 7 till 12 is basically a part of it. But in case we are not able to think out of the box and logically able to apply those applications in solving problems, we cannot probably be able to crack this round. The topics that will comprise or that will fall within quantitative aptitude is nothing but number system, percentages, averages, profit loss discount, ratio proportion, time speed distance, time and work, basic algebra, 2D, 3D geometry, permutation combination, probability, and all those stuff that we have already done. But herein what is important is doing those questions within a time limit. Let's say for example you will be asked 25-30 questions and that you are supposed to do within a time frame of 25 or 30 minutes. That means you have 1 minute per question. Now for cracking those questions within a time frame, probably you will have to practice a lot and you need to think out of the box. It's not that manual calculation will help you to do that, and you are not supposed to carry a calculator along with you. So in case you want to ace this, you will have to be good in mental mathematics. You'll have to do a lot of practice to get familiar with different kind of questions that you are going to encounter in these examinations, and that is something which is very important. Then comes logical reasoning. Now this is something which is very crucial, and there are so many topics that will fall under logical reasoning that you will be asked in all these aptitude tests. Like for example, you will be asked questions on alphanumeric, which is also called crypto mathematics, which is a combination of maths with or in fact series numbers with alphabets. So that is something which is in. So top companies which goes for campus hiring these days ask a lot of questions for alphanumeric. There can be a section on series, which can be alphabetical series or number series, blood relation, directions, cubes, cuboids, dices, and a lot of other sections which will fall under this. And it can be, there are a couple of companies which even ask questions on pictorial reasoning. So all this will fall under logical reasoning. Then comes verbal ability and reading comprehension. Now this is a pain point for most of the engineering students. They want people who are familiar with basic English, who can communicate with their clients, with their peers, with their subordinates, with their seniors in this language, which is a globally accepted language, which is an English language. So herein, that is the reason why this section is a part of the selection process. Now the sections which will fall under this will be reading comprehension, as mentioned here. There will be an unseen passage that we have been doing since quite some time, and you will be asked questions. So they want to check whether you can comprehend the text correctly and then answer to the questions or not, and that is the reason why this is a part of this. Now there will be a section on subsection on vocabulary, synonyms and antonyms, idioms and phrases, critical reasoning. They want to check your logical bent of mind, whether you can think out of the box or not, and then probably para jumbles, para completion, sentence correction, sentence completion. All these things will fall under verbal ability and reading comprehension. So all these three sections will be there in this aptitude round of any of these companies that I have talked about, and you need to crack this first of all, then only you will be eligible for the second round, which is an interview round or a technical round. So our book basically focuses or help you to prepare on all these 3 areas, which is the initial entry barrier. Now the question that arises is that why is it that these companies, they grill you on all these areas rather than grilling you on your technical skills? So the answer is very simple. They don't want people who are only academician, who cannot think out of the box, but they want people who can innovate, who are fast learner, who are adaptable to new technologies, who are team players, who can work under the team with people with different diversities, different mindset, and then take the project altogether to a different dimension altogether. So that is the reason why, for checking all these skills, they conduct this aptitude test. So we will help you to crack this aptitude test with the help of our book that we have written. Thank you.